Hello, I'm DerTebbers. This is your Euro Truck Simulator 2 mod spotlight. Now, I have in front of me a Kenworth W900A day cab. I did this way back. I was running it because the mod that I put in, I was like, well, if I can pick up one of these, I'm going to need a big rig like this. Well, unfortunately, if I go to the Freighty market and I click on my good old Luxembourg, no, nothing. And then I was like, well, what about Metz? And nothing. And I was like, well, I can probably make it up to Liège in a decent amount of time. And nothing. And I was like, all right, Brussels gotta have it. No, Brussels doesn't have it. What is it? Well, let me click over here to get everything. Now, if I scroll a little bit, I should find it pretty darn fast. Here's one. Here's a Tatra T815 for 12-tonner. But that one's not really amazing, is it? How about this? An M1990, 42 tons. Plymouth to Bratislava. Could you imagine that? Oh, my goodness. There's a Maz 535 for 19 tons there. This is the military pack by Jazzy Cat. Same person who did all these other mods in here. I figured, well, might as well throw in his military pack as well. Here's a Challenger too, 62 tons. Apparently the Brits sold it to the Austrians. Yeah, There's one going there. All right, so let's look at towards the end here so we get a shorter drive. Let's see if we can find one. All right, so I found one. It is extremely short. It's an LAV25. It's only 13 tons. It's running from Lille to Brussels. And that was the first one I found on the short end of the drive spectrum here. I'm going to kind of scroll up a little bit and see if I find another one. So other things that have changed. I'm no longer using the old control pad. Here's a KA60 Kazatka going from Warsaw to Poland. Dude, have we been to here before? I can't see. I can't tell. Yes, we have. All right. Well, what else do we have? I want something like really like insane. Here's an AH6 Little Bird. It's a 1-tonner. Oh, it's a little baby bird. So I am using a Logitech G27, and that has caused some new changes. Amongst them, the looking is a little bit more difficult. All right, here's a Challenger. We'll go from Lyon to Torino with a Challenger. Why not? Let's go to the quick jobs. I was about to accept it, and then I was like, wait a minute. That doesn't make any sense. I gotta find it again. Where was it? It was somewhere in here. All right, here it is. At least we get a Scania. I really wish we'd picked up one of the Kenworths. That would have been really nice. But here we go. Let's take the job. All right, we're here and we have 1% damage. Spawning in. Bad thing. All right, let's go to the outside view. Yeah, we got a small problem. We'll try to sort this out in just a second. Oh my gosh, how am I going to get out of here? All right. All right, well, we'll figure this guy out here in just a minute. There's another one right next to it. Oh, they're shipping 2 of them today. All right, let's start the truck in gear. You're going to hear some more clicking and some other noises now that I got this wheel. There we go. It's down. All right. Now, got to get out of here. Ooh. Yeah. Now, I cannot believe that we get one of these delivery yards as our yard to get out of. I don't know if we're going to fit. We're about to find out. Now, the one thing I have found with this wheel is, let's see, where are my lights? That's not my lights. There they are. Turn on the lights. One thing I have found with this wheel is it reacts very quickly in the first few millimeters. We're going backwards. All right, in neutral. Okay, we should be up and running. There. Whoa, we don't have a lot of room. All right. I have to turn left. All right. Here we go. We're going to pull all the way out. We're going to go up on the curb. I'm going to have to curb crawl it. There. There we go. Get out of the way, car. I'm coming with a tank. That looks freaky. Freaky back there. Stop, truck. Thank you. Oh, I think we got a green light. One thing I've noticed, and it is nice, is much better... Oop, turn. Much better... Dude, did you not see me turning? Are you blind or stupid? Which one? Because you're one of them. I'm driving a freaking giant tank and you missed me? You missed a big red truck hauling a giant tank. Yeah. You know what? Explain that one to your insurance company. Yeah, we're going to run that light. There's no way we're stopping this load. One thing that I found is it's like relearning how to drive. Oops. That was not the wheel. That was the Challenger hitting the sidewalk. All right. There we go. All right, so we should be good now. So the G27, it's a completely new driving experience to drive with this thing. I am using the paddle shifter because I choose to. It's a 50 kilometer, oh no, it's a 70 kilometer an hour zone. I'm not going to use the stick shift for the truck. Part of the reason is I like driving the American rigs that have 18 speeds. It's a 6-speed shifter over here. So I'd have to jump three gears every time I shifted, and that's just a little bit silly in my opinion. So I'm just going to go with the paddle shifter. It does make driving, it feels more like driving a real vehicle, honestly. Except for the fact that I have to find my mouse every time I want to look around, which is kind of annoying. All right, we'll get into our lane now. All right, well, are we going straight? Yes, we're going straight. Okay. Look at that. You see me rolling. You're going to want to watch out what you're doing. It is insane driving along with that tank like that. It basically is as wide as the road, so those cars need to be smart about passing me. So it's supposedly a 4-hour drive. Oh, and we have toll booths. That makes it so much better. I am enjoying the fact that I have so much better control over the truck. I just have to relearn a lot of things. Like shifting, for instance. There we go. Come on. A little bit lower. There we are. And I have to still have my... Wow. I still have to have the keyboard because some keys I just haven't bound. I'm just like, you know, there's only so many... there's only so many keys on the G27 that ETS2 recognizes. So I basically bound a bunch of important keys. And I was like, well, what's unimportant? Enter, because you only use it when you're going through the toll booths or accepting a job. And T, because you only use it when you detach your trailer at the end of a job or attach to your trailer at the beginning of a job, in theory. I do unattach and attach trailers randomly sometimes, but that's, yeah. Other than that, I bound as many important keys as I could. All right. Now, the cool thing with this military pack, it is all in English. It's also in Russian, if you want Russian. When you install it, there are 3 files when you unzip. If you want the Russian version, you put the military pack v1.5 and the military pack v1.5 RUS in. If you want it in English, don't put the RUS one in, put the ENG one in. Duh. And then you'll have your English version, which is superb. You don't have to do any of the translations yourself, which is nice. And then you'll have your military truck, or at least your military cargo. There is a further subdirectory in this that allows you to put military cargo on other vehicles being transported around, but he does warn it's only really for like the military fanatics, because it apparently overloads the AI with a whole bunch of military equipment. Take it for what you will. I think it's a nice supplement pack to his larger pack. So, you know, you have a few military vehicles to drive, well, to transport. What are we at? Is this a speed zone? It is a speed zone. I am finding that I'm actually more capable of handling, oh, good God, speed zones with this wheel. There we go. I was afraid I was going to hit something with the width of this trailer. Yeah, I'm going to have to go in the other lane. Don't find me. I'm trying to make a turn. Thank you. There we go. I've only had 1 or 2 accidents so far since I got the wheel, and both of them were due to steering sensitivity, because it takes some setting up and getting used to. All right, we are 3.5 hours out of wherever we're going, because I don't honestly remember again. So, what we're going to do is almost scratch the side of the tank. I will be back when we approach town or when something interesting happens. Other than that, I'm going to be cruising the interstate with a Challenger tank behind my Scania. I really wish I had my Kenworth right now. But, you know, you can only take what the game gives you sometimes. Out here on the highway, I'm finding it's not that big of a challenge. I mean, it's not a challenge above that of driving some of the larger diggers that is in the Jazzy Cat pack. It's not such a big deal. It's in town, I think, that I mean, we already witnessed it once when we were in town, that you really have to pay attention to what you're doing. And I think that's where this particular pack gets you. Kind of like the Baobab Tree of Christmas, for those of you that remember that one. I think it comes down to certain areas. So those long cloverleaf turns are probably going to be a tough go in this particular combo. When you have to make that hard right turn onto the entry ramp, I think that's going to be very difficult as well. You certainly can't go into the right lane to do it. You'd have to do it from the left lane and be really careful about it. Yeah, and I think in town is where this trailer is going to be particularly challenging. Out here on the open road, it's not such a big deal. I have noticed, coming down out of the mountains especially, that there's definitely a feel of weight. You feel the heavy weight of this particular trailer. It's a 46-ton trailer. So when I come up to this toll booth, my foot's off the gas now, and now I'm gonna hit the brake. That's full brake application right there, all the way down. You feel all the weight of that trailer back there. So it's oh, stop. There we go. It definitely has a challenge. Oh, speaking of clover leaves, look what we get to do. A clover leaf. Yay! So I think that's where this trailer is going to be particularly troublesome. Car, you're going to wait. Thank you. Where are we going? We're going to Torino. There's 2 ways to Torino, and we're, of course, going to take the difficult way. All right, so hopefully, well, this is a double wide, so this doesn't really count. I think it's in the UK especially, those really tight Those really tight roundabouts are where you're going to get in trouble with a trailer like this. Overall, though, I mean, the pack looks good. I think it adds a nice little bit of variety to your jobs. I am going to take the middle of the road here. All right. It adds a bit of spice and variety to your what would otherwise be pretty boring loads, honestly. I mean, you can only haul so many diggers and containers of toys and tires before you're just like, ugh, I don't want to do this anymore. So, yeah, this will add that little bit of extra variety. It goes well with the other Jazzy Cat packs. So I would actually say grab both Jazzy Cat packs so you have some serious trailer variety in here. So I think that will really, really pump up this game for you. Running this with something like the Kenworth Long, by the way, would probably be nearly suicidal. I mean, this one maybe not, but the Long is just a very long truck. You're going to deal with a long truck, a heavy, wide trailer. I don't know. You guys will have to test it out, see what you think. I mean, I was thinking that the W900 was going to be kind of a stretch. That's why I went with the head rack truck, just kind of shorten the cab, even though it doesn't actually shorten the chassis at all, but still. All right, we're coming into Torino. Oh, look at this. We're going to have to make one of those exits. So we're going to have to go a half loop and then a left turn. Left turn's not the problem. It's the half loop. Since I've started driving this, I've gotten these wide trailers hung up twice. Not bad enough that I've had to call help, but I've gotten them hung up because you get used to driving in a particular way. Nah, I don't drive that way anymore. All right, we're heading for Torino. Okay. Take both lanes here. All right, we're gonna do this nice and slow-ish. Actually, this isn't a bad one. This isn't the worst of them. Okay, my foot's actually off the gas right now. Look at the speed increase. Yeah, we're getting a nice shove from that tank. Now this is where I'm gonna have problems. Gotta find and grab the mouse. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. You're a jerk. There we go. Perfection. All right, let's get in the other lane. Whoa, hello. Dude, you need to watch yourself. You better check yourself before I wreck yourself. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Ah, whatever. All right, we're taking both lanes again. These really tight areas, yeah. I paid the tolls. I paid for both lanes. And then they're going to screw us and make it single lane. Thanks a lot. All right, I'm wondering who's ordering a tank. About to find out who wants a tank today. All right, here we come into Torino. Just got to make it around here without hitting any light poles. We need to hit our brakes because, oh, crackers. Come on, stop, 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 stop. Ah, oh, I thought we were about to have an accident. You guys are both turning? Good, because I am too. So this is where I would love to be able to look left to kind of clear that car, but can't. I mean, I could, but it involves scrambling to find my mouse. That's where Track IR or Oculus will come in handy. All right, is this where we're going? Looks like it. So apparently, these guys ordered a tank. Who are these people? Who are these people that order a Challenger tank? Are you kidding me? Ah, good grief. All right. Who are these idiots? Freaking order a tank, but you're not going to make sure that there's enough room to get the tank in? The Leroy Merlin. I hate you people. All right. Ooh, let's not hit the building. All right. Here's where the Scania truck driving simulator comes into play. And this is also where I have found the benefits of this wheel, because I can very carefully mete out the power I need. I'm not going to skip parking, darn it. I am determined I will get this thing parked. All right. Okay. I'm going to need to go over here to kind of line him up a little bit better than that. All right. Now we're just going to empty all the air in our air brakes. That's not going to work so well. We're going to have to pull forward. We're going to have to do the old Scania truck driving style here. Can't just force it. You gotta finesse it. Okay, I'm going to lose that trailer as soon as it goes around that corner. Mouse, where are you? Come on, baby. No, don't stall. Okay, truck is running. Go. Come on. A little bit more. A little bit more. All right. And... got to pull them forward. Okay, now I'm disconcerted because I'm in that... All right, we need to look forward. Properly. Birch. Okay. It might not actually fit. I'm starting to wonder. Come on, dude. You have so fit in there. Give me green. Why no green? All right. Come on. What? All right, fine. All right, we got a good work because of that Gibbon driver. Yeah. And that load in. All right, so that is, we'll go back and look at the freight market. That is the military transport pack by Jazzy Cat. It adds all kinds of stuff in here, and some of it will be challenging, like that very, very large truck. There's another one, the M1990. that is probably going to be a booger of a drive out of Lyon. Another one leaving Lyon. How about that? All right, so this is the military transport pack. The link to that and the other Jazzy Cat pack, which includes the rest of these, like the Case 70 XTs and such. They are both in the description. I've also put the link for this Kenworth W900A day cab, because I still do love this truck, even though the engine note ticks me off after a while. I just mute it. All right. I've been DerTebbers. This has been your Euro Truck Simulator 2 Mod Spotlight, now with the Logitech G27 wheel, so that our wrecks are less blamable on my controller. Until next time, happy trucking, everybody.